Tell me, Todd, what do you do, and what are you looking for?
Yes, I'm in Dayton, Ohio. Okay, I have a
Mhm,
property that's a former school. The building is 30,000 square feet. It
mhm,
sits on 7.2 acres.
mhm.
It's been vacant now for several years, so it needs a total rehab.
Oh,
And I was interested in maybe building some tiny homes on the property,
yeah.
and with the school building itself, maybe a assisted living care facility or something of that nature.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's perfect. So let me show you the funding available, especially when you do the assisted living, anything that's considered to be affordable housing.
Mhm.
And then if you build that with green initiatives, with LEED certified contractors, you can get a ton of money that way. So you own the property already?
That is correct. I own it outright.
Okay, perfect. So let me show you what you got to do to get funded in Ohio. I mean, November 30th. Okay, it's called Chat GPT. This is,
Yes.
and so if you haven't used it yet, this is how I'm able to find programs faster in any state, and then use it to facilitate getting the proposals done and getting everything submitted fast.
Okay.
My Chat GPT may look a little bit different than everyone else's, because first of all, I do have the paid version, so I could get Chat GPT 4. I also am using a Chrome extension, AIPRM, and this has different prompts. So like if I wanted a grant prompt, see, they've got let's write a grant proposal prompt in here, which allows you to basically just it already has some programming to helping you write a grant proposal. Um,
Okay.
and if I wanted to, and then just depending on what they have, different programs in here, different programs or prompts in here to help you think a little bit faster. That's all it does, really, because it's still you. You are still the one that is putting this stuff together. But now it's kind of like when Google, I look at it like when Google first came out, it was like, oh my God, we got all this information now and you can look for it. And so this is just, Google 2.0, where you can look for everything faster without all the ads. And that's the
Okay.
way I see it. You said you're in the properties in Dayton?
Yes, correct. Dayton,
Okay.
Ohio.
Okay. Create a list of government and private programs that can be used for development and acquisition funding of a senior living facility. Did you say assisted? No, you said assisted living. Assisted living facility that will also have, or assisted living facility, which will be. I'm just going to put assisted living facility. Let me actually say what you said. That can be, let's see, and private programs for a property that is 30,000. You said 30,000 square feet.
That is correct. And it sits on 7.2 acres. It,
that
it
can
went.
be used that can be used for redevelopment. Redevelopment. Oh, it's not acquisition. Redevelopment funding from a school, from an abandoned school to a assisted living facility with facility. I also want to get funding for for tiny homes on a portion of the property. That's it. That's what you said. That's almost verbatim.
Yes, correct. Correct.
Oh, I'm on the grant. Oops. Remember, I had chose the grant prompt, so it's writing me a grant for that,
Okay.
which is not exactly needed right now. I'm gonna stop it. But look, I used that grant prompt, so it's writing the grant for it.
Okay.
You see how it's gone.
Yes, yes.
Introduction, objectives, site description and context, project description, funding sources. Matter of fact, let's just let it go.
Okay.
The purpose of this grant proposal is to seek funding for the redevelopment of a 30,000 square foot property located on 7.2 acres of land, was previously an abandoned school. Our vision is to transform the property into a modern and sustainable assisted living facility and tiny home community to provide, oh, look at this thing.
Wow.
I just love this thing.
Oh my goodness. Is it doing a complete proposal set?
Baby, it's gone.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay,
gone.
so-
Look at it.
Okay, so what do you do with this information?
Submit it to the city.
Oh, you know what? Let me show
Now, is there a way you could send that to me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because it's still writing project
Oh
description.
my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Now, I
Now,
did read
here's
up
the
on that
funding
HUD
sources.
section too. Yes,
Okay.
that HUD section, I've read up on that a little bit. Oh, and the USDA rural development. Okay, I actually have a phone ID number.
LIHTC, low income housing tax credits.
Yes, yes.
There it goes, right there.
I'm familiar
State
with
programs,
that also. Yes.
Affordable Housing Trust Fund, Assisted Living Facility Grant Program.
Wow.
Okay, it's stopped now, but I can hit continue. Okay, it's still going. So when it stops, you just hit continue, it'll keep going for where it is.
Okay.
And increase property values. The assisted living facility will provide a safe and comfortable environment for seniors, while the tiny home community will offer an affordable housing solution for those in need. Damn. I didn't know it was gonna do this. I actually did not realize it was gonna do all that. I knew that that grant piece was there, but I just learned something because I see, okay, so now it's saying, okay, budget. All right, now this is where, okay. So now it's giving us a little mini plan. Okay, all right, now I could hit continue. Now, let me go on and copy this and send it to you. And all you gotta do is format it.
Renee, what do you mean by for him to format it? Because it looked like it was formatted. Am I looking at something different?
Yeah, but you still might do some additional formatting. See, because here's what I don't like. What always happens when you copy and paste, it's, you see this little bar right here. I don't like that bar, so I'm gonna, I just don't like, I don't like that part. So then I got to use paste, and I use this one, and then that bar comes off. So it is formatted, but remember when I asked it to continue, you have to delete that out.
Okay.
Where was it? Yeah, see right here, you gotta delete this out. I said, keep writing, please. And then you gotta fix this right here. Because, you know, when it continued, now it's fixed. I mean, that's it. You know, it's not like it's a bunch of stuff to do. Yeah, it's done. Okay, now, all right, and I'll just, so that, now here's what I would do to drill down now. So that's one, that's the proposal that it made. Okay, the purpose of this grant proposal, seeking for the redevelopment of a 30,000, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we did all that. Now we have, it gave you a list of programs. So now what you would do is now go and, okay, federal programs is HUD, USDA, and LIHTC. Okay, state programs is the State Housing Finance Agency. Now, wait a minute. Did I say Dayton, Ohio in this?
I don't think you did.
I didn't. So look at what I'm gonna do. So we got that there. Okay, so we got this generalized thing. So
Yes.
now, if the program, okay, this property is located in.
You want me to give you the exact address?
No.
Okay.
You can't do that in here.
Okay.
It'll get mad at you if you get
it. Okay.
I have done that. I have done it. I've written. Right now I'm working on some properties. We could see what it'll do, because see, I have web access. The other thing I have on here, this is another Chrome extension for Chat GPT with web access.
Okay.
So I will show you guys those other two those prompts that you say. So AIPRM is one of the extensions. That's what gave us this proposal. It was that it had that prompt in there. And then I have web access, and because of the web access, it could pull up specific information. Go ahead, give me the address. Let's see what it says.
110 Knox, Knox.
Okay.
And the zip code there is 45417.
What, Knox Street Avenue?
Oh, yes, street. That's correct. Street.
Give me the zip code one more time.
45417.
Okay, this property is located at, please provide more specific information for funding available. I can't help but to say please, and people keep to, they're like, don't talk to it like that because it's going to become conscious. Like, look, I can't help saying please sometimes. Okay, so okay, transformation. So now it's writing a grant proposal for the transformation of abandoned school. Oh, okay, now it's a tiny home community at 110 Knox. So now it gave the address. This program provides capital advances and project rental assistance for nonprofit organizations for finance and development, USDA. It gave more information than we had before.
Okay.
On each program. Okay, now we got the Ohio. Okay, now we have the link specific to Ohio.
Okay.
The LIHTC.
Okay.
Okay. And okay, now here goes the state Ohio Housing Finance Agency.
Yes, I see that.
HDAP.
Ohio Department of Aging. Assisted Living Waiver Program. Okay.
Did you know about that one?
No, I wasn't aware of that one.
And there's the link.
Wow.
But because I put that specific information, that is senior housing, exactly what you want to do. Now it's focusing on that. Look at the DaytonFoundation.org. This is some grants, community development and affordable housing grants specific to Dayton. Now corporate sponsorships.
Okay, that's going to be interesting.
Yep. Okay, so let me add this to your document. And now you see how that works.
Yes.
Pretty dope, right?
Absolutely. I'm wild by
telling you, I get wowed every time. I'm like, man, this is so cool. Oh, how could you be scared of this? We're going to be able to know all the things we want to know now. So, you know, okay, so okay, now let me do this. So you're going to have to format this. I'm just putting it all on this one sheet here.
Sure, that's fine. Thank you.
Because really now we went back into the funding, so you could actually, this is not even something you would even put into the program, into the system. Except you would, if I were you, I would reformat. It gave us the words. Now I would reformat to speak to whoever I'm speaking to as a proposal. And say, this is how we're going to fund it. And we want you to do blah, blah, blah. And we're going to this agency, this agency, this agency for additional funding. Do you want to be involved or not? This is what we do. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you sent that to my email, correct?
I'm going to send it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't send it anywhere yet. Go ahead and put your email in the chat. You got one way to fund it, and Jeremy has funding too. But you probably could get that, funding from for the grant portion and pre-development funding from government programs. So you can get the pre-developed for your plans and your permits, because that's usually where we get stuck, that pre-development funding. Actually, let me see. Let me just ask it right now. Is there a program in Dayton, Ohio for developers to fund pre-development costs? And this is a keyword. Well, it already remembers what I was going to say, because it's about affordable housing and assisted living. So the system already knows that. But those are keywords when you look at this funding, is for assisted living, affordable housing, all this green, sustainable. Those are all very keywords that there's money for. Okay, so now. Okay, yes, there are programs in Dayton, Ohio that can assist developers with funding pre-development costs for projects focused on community development and affordable housing. One such program is the Dayton Region Pre-Development Loan Fund. We didn't have that one before.
No, that's the first I've ever heard of that.
Okay. But see, what I found in financing is all you need to comprehend is you need the words. We don't typically have the word of what to look for, right? And then and so like that particular word of pre-development funding, I just learned when I ran across it by accident.
Okay.
And because I was looking for funding, and then I saw pre-development funding, and developers have come to me for ages for pre-development. I'm like, there's no such thing. And sure enough, there is, because I have never, and I am almost 50 years old, and I have never known that, and I've been in lending and real estate for over 20 years. I have never known there was a such thing as getting money for your permits and all that stuff. Never. You always have to have that money up front. Your architectural plans, all this stuff, you got to have that money up front, and that's what why most people don't get going, because they don't have that initial 10 grand. Because you can't even get a loan from any private lender without having that initial stuff done. It's got to be done. You got to have your approved plans ready to go.
Right.
So, so when I found this, I'm like, oh boy, now we talking. I mean, all we got to do is get to work.
Oh yes.
That's all you got to do. Now, if you got an excuse from here, that's on you. That's on you. You ain't got no excuse.
No. I also have 15 acres in the opportunity zone.
Well, you know how to go and figure out how to fund it now.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I will.
I'm not doing all your work, sir.
No, I'm just saying that's something I also have going on, and you have definitely inspired me and motivated me to get on this laptop and get busy.
That's right.
Thank you.
Now,
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, if you don't want to do it, because I have figured this out, this is a new service that I am offering to developers to do all of this work, fill out all the applications, and I'm charging $2,500. And I will do the whole capital stack. I'll do everything, and I want 5% of the equity in the project.
Oh, that's the catch.
That's the catch, baby.
Now, because I can, to be honest with you, I can barely send an email. I'm not techie at all. That's why I was late getting to the meeting, because in my mind,